Welcome to this gentle healing session. The fact that you pressed play already shows a deep part of you is ready to soften, to be seen, and to receive care. When you're ready, let your eyes soften or close naturally. Feel the support beneath you holding you completely. Begin to notice your natural breath. No need to change anything, your body already knows exactly how to breathe and how to heal. You may notice emotions or thoughts rising as we begin: curiosity, warmth, hesitation, all completely welcome. You can acknowledge each feeling gently, just as a loving adult would. Now, before we go deeper, let's prepare your mind to enter a calmer state quickly and effortlessly. This next step helps quiet the thinking mind and makes the journey ahead feel easier and more natural. Whether your eyes are open or gently closed, allow your inner gaze to lift slightly, as though you're looking through the center of your forehead toward a soft point just above you. This slight upward focus naturally engages deeper brainwave states, helping the mind settle, helping thoughts slow, and helping you drop inward more easily. Hold that focus for just a moment. Feel the faint pull behind the eye, that doorway where thinking softens and inner awareness begins. And now, let your eyes drift wherever they wish to go, open or close, simply allowing. As you release that point of focus, you sink twice as deep. A gentle, natural drop, as if your whole inner world exhales. Your breath slows, your mind softens, a quiet opening forms within. You're already entering the space where healing begins. Good. Stay with that soft opening inside you, the quiet shift that has already begun. Let your next breath glide in gently and fall out even more slowly. With each exhale, something inside you loosens, like a small knot in the mind untying itself. Your shoulders melt a little, your jaw softens, the space behind your eyes becomes dim and calm. Nothing forced, just a letting go that happens naturally because you're ready for it. And now, let a gentle wave of relaxation begin at the top of your head. It travels slowly down your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, as if warm light is smoothing the entire face. Every release tells your subconscious it's safe to go deeper now. You don't need to consciously hear that, your subconscious already has. Your neck softens, your shoulders gently drop, your upper back widens with space. Your chest opens, easy and unguarded, Your belly softens beneath your hand, rising and falling like something being comforted. Your hips grow heavier. Your legs settle deeply into the surface. Your feet loosen until they feel distant, dreamlike. And now, a deeper shift begins, a familiar one, a doorway you've walked through before. In front of you, a golden spiral staircase begins to appear, descending gently, beautifully, safely. Each step glows softly, as though lit from within by your own readiness to heal. You don't need to force anything. Your awareness simply begins to move downward, naturally, effortlessly. Because going deeper is the easiest thing your mind can do right now. Place one foot on the first glowing step. Feel the support beneath you, solid, warm, welcoming. In a moment, I'll count you gently down, and with each number, you'll drift deeper into the part of your mind where true healing and connection begin. And now we descend together. 10. A soft pull downward, thoughts drifting like leaves. 9. Your body becomes lighter. Your inner world becomes wider. 8. Breath slows. Mind opens. 7. You drift as if your awareness is floating just below the surface of waking. 6. Deepening, easier than blinking. 5. Halfway down, a quiet warmth spreads through your chest. 4. Your subconscious becomes brighter, more available. 3. Your inner child senses you coming. 2. The pathway ahead begins to reveal itself. 1. You arrive at the landing. A pool of calm, open awareness surrounds you. Good. In front of you now, a softly lit pathway unfolds, a natural trail lined with gentle light, leading deeper into memory, emotion, and love. The path curves gently, like a place you've walked in dreams. The air here feels different, both familiar and sacred. Each step along this path brings you closer to the younger part within you. Not into pain, but into connection, into understanding, into the beginnings of reunion. You walk slowly, easily, the ground soft beneath your feet, the air warm and gentle around you. Every step takes you not back in time, but deeper into the place where time is stored, where a memory rests, where the child within still waits to be seen, held, and heard. As you continue down the path, you may feel A subtle tug in your heart, a recognition, a quiet knowing, a soft pulse of familiarity. This is the place where your inner child lives, and they already know you're coming. And as you take one more gentle step forward, the light along the path softens, and the space around you grows warmer, as though the air itself recognizes you. A small clearing opens ahead, quiet, sheltered, held by nature, like a secret sanctuary designed just for you. In the center of this clearing, you notice a subtle glow, soft, warm, almost pulsing, like the gentle rhythm of a heart that has waited a long, long time. Take a slow breath here. Something inside you already knows exactly who or what is within that glow. As you step closer, shape begins to form. Not all at once, but slowly, lovingly, as though your subconscious reveals only what feels safe. A small figure sits or stands there, or perhaps simply a presence at first, your inner child. In whatever age, whatever form, your heart is ready to meet today. There is no wrong version, no wrong memory, no wrong appearance. Your inner child shows up exactly as they need to be seen today. Notice their posture, their expression, the energy they carry. You may feel an immediate tenderness, or a wave of sadness, or a quiet warmth, or simply a soft awareness. Whatever you feel is the right feeling. Your child self senses you, the adult you have become stable, present, and capable of offering what was missing. They may look at you with recognition, with hope, or with a cautious curiosity. All of these responses are perfect. Take a gentle breath. A moment of stillness passes between you, a moment your inner child has needed for a very long time. Slowly, you move a little closer. You don't need to say anything yet. Your presence is the first healing. And now, as you stand before them, notice how your inner child reacts. Do they soften? Do they hold their breath? Do they seem unsure? Do they brighten? There is no expectation, only truth, only connection. If it feels right, you may kneel down to be at their eye level, meeting them with the respect and gentleness they deserved all along. Your inner child can sense something important. You're not here to judge them. You're not here to correct them. You're not here to ask anything of them. You're here to meet them, to see them, to be with them, and perhaps for the very first time to truly listen. Let this moment settle. Let your presence become a warm, safe space around them, a space where their feelings are allowed, their voice is welcome, their existence is honored. You might begin to notice a subtle shift in their expression, a small release in the shoulders, a softening of their gaze, or even the faintest breath of relief. They recognize you, they feel you, they know you finally came. Take a gentle inhale, and as you exhale, offer them the warmest, most sincere word your heart can speak in this moment, softly, silently, or aloud. I'm here now. Feel the way your child self receives those words. Something long frozen begins to fall. Something long unheard begins to open. Something long forgotten begins to wake. You are doing so well, and now, when you're ready, take one slow step closer. The healing is just beginning. Your inner child stands clearly before you now, small, real, vulnerable, and deeply significant. There is a softness in the air around the two of you, a tenderness that feels like the beginning of something long overdue. Take one gentle breath, and now, slowly, offer your child the kind of present you always needed as a little one, steady, warm, patient. If it feels right, you may slowly extend a hand, not to touch yet, but simply to show openness. Your inner child watches you. They notice the safety in your body, the sincerity in your present, the quiet love in your eyes. You don't need perfect words. Children feel the truth beneath words. When you're ready, let your voice, outer or inner, speak gently to them. I see you. Let a pause open between you. Watch how your child reacts to being truly seen. Then, when the moment feels right, I'm here with you. Notice the way those words land. Maybe their shoulders soften, maybe their eyes widen, maybe they look down, unsure how to feel. All of these reactions are completely natural. Your child self has carried so much alone. too much for small hands, small shoulders, a small heart trying to understand the world. Take another slow inhale, and with your next exhale, let your presence grow even warmer. Now speak softly. You don't have to be alone with this anymore. These words often create the first real shift. A tremble, a sigh, a subtle release around their chest or eyes. You are saying what no one said back then, what you needed so badly to hear. Your child may begin to move closer, or they may stay exactly where they are, taking you in from a safe distance. Both are perfect. Children learn safety slowly. Your presence is the medicine. If your child's eyes meet yours, even for just a heartbeat, let your own soften with gentleness. In this moment, you are not trying to fix them. You are not trying to change them. You are simply meeting them. Now, with your voice inside or outside, offer a question, one that opens a door without pushing. What is something you've been wanting me to know? Then silence. Give them the gift of space. Let the answer rise slowly, a sensation, emotion, image, a single word, or a felt sense. Whatever appears is the right thing. Whatever does not appear yet is also the right thing. Your inner child may show you a fear they carried, a loneliness they hid, a moment they didn't understand, a longing they still hold, a joy they lost touch with. Let whatever arises be held in compassion. If emotion swells in your chest, notice how your child looks at you when you feel that tenderness. Children trust what they feel from you, not what you say. Now respond gently, sincerely. Thank you for telling me. Even if all they offered was silence or a subtle feeling. That silence counts, that feeling counts. You're building a bridge that was missing for years. And your inner child is beginning to believe that this time, someone is here for them. Take a soft breath and let your chest loosen with the exhale. Your inner child is still looking at you with curiosity, with vulnerability, and perhaps for the very first time, with a small spark of hope. Now, very gently, you may ask them, what did you need back then that you didn't receive? Let the question float between you. Give it room, give them room. There is no rush. Children unfold at their own pace, especially when someone finally feels safe enough to listen. You may notice your child shifting slightly, their hands fidgeting, their gaze lowering, or perhaps their breath catching softly. These are signs of truth rising, signs of something long held slowly becoming speakable. And then in a word, a feeling, a memory, a gesture your inner child shows you. Perhaps they needed comfort or protection or someone patient, someone who didn't leave, someone who believed them, someone who loved them simply for existing. Let whatever rises be exactly enough. Your heart may tighten or warm or tremble. Allow that. It means you are attuning. And now bring yourself a little closer. Close enough that your inner child can feel your presence the way sunlight can be felt without looking directly at it. In the softest, warmest tone you can offer, say, "You deserved so much more than what you received." Let those words sink into the air between you, and then into them, and then into you. Again, but even slower, you deserved so much more than what you received. Watch what changes in their posture. Something inside them recognizes truth, a truth they never heard clearly enough. And now, when they are ready, not before, extend your arms, gently inviting but not demanding. If your inner child steps into your arms, feel their weight, how small it is, how real it is, how long they've waited to be held like this. If they hesitate, kneel again. Open your hands and say softly, only if you want to. Healing never forces. Healing invites. And when the moment arrives, whether with a hug, a hand on the shoulder, or simply a closeness of presence, you offer them the healing they've needed for years. I'm not going anywhere. Let the silence after those words become part of the healing. Children learn trust in pauses, in the moments when no one leaves. Feel them soften into you, or allow the space between you to soften if they're not ready to be touched. Your presence is the healing for years of emotional absence. And now, in this tender closeness, speak slowly and honestly what happened to you mattered. Your feelings mattered. You never should have carried that alone. And then pause. Let your inner child absorb it. Let it echo in places that have never heard this truth. You may feel your child releasing a trembling breath, a small cry, a melting you can't quite name. Good. This is healing happening in real time. Now gently gather them physically or emotionally. Hold them the way you wish someone had held you. And whisper the words that complete this stage of healing. I'm here now, and I'm staying. Let that truth become a warm blanket around them and around you. This is the moment your inner child begins to believe in safety. This is the moment their story begins to change. Your inner child rests in your presence now, softer, quieter, held in a way they always needed. And as you stay here with them, you may notice something subtle beginning to shift, a warmth rising in your chest, a gentle strength forming beneath the tenderness. Because healing does not only soften, healing also restores. Breathe slowly and feel how your inner child responds to the steadiness in you, your calm breath, your open heart, your anchored presence. They are beginning to trust that you can hold them and that you can hold yourself. Now, imagine the two of you sitting or standing together in this soft clearing, as though time has opened its hand and brought you into the same moment. A warm glow surrounds you both, shimmering like a small sun rising within the heart. This glow belongs to your child self and to you and to the connection you are rebuilding now. Take a breath with them, slow and easy. Feel how your chest and their small chest lift and fall almost in unison. This is attunement, the bond that was missing. Now speak gently, with a voice filled with sincerity. I'm here to understand you. Let the words settle around them like soft earth grounding young roots. Your child may look up at you now, eyes reflecting years of unspoken story. You don't need to know everything at once. You don't need to fix anything in this moment. You only need to be here, and you are. Slowly invite your child closer, only if they want to come. You may say softly, "You can show me how you feel, in your own way, in your own time." And then wait. Give them space. Healing thrives in space. Perhaps they approach you timidly, or perhaps they run into your arms, or perhaps they sit beside you silently. Every response is a doorway. If they come close, feel their warmth. If they stay distant, feel their courage in simply being here. You may notice a trembling in their breath, in their hands, in the small body that carried so much alone. Place your hand gently in the space between you, open, patient, inviting. And now speak softly so they can hear it not just with their ears, but with their heart. You are safe with me. That single sentence begins to unwind years of holding. Your child may release a breath they've held for decades, a breath that wasn't allowed then, but is allowed now. Let this moment stretch. Let the safety deepen. And then, when their eyes meet yours again, offer the next truth slowly, tenderly. What happened to you was never your fault. Let that line echo deep into the subconscious, into places words rarely reach. You may feel emotion rise in your own chest now, a wave of compassion, a trembling of recognition, a soft ache of remembering. Let it come. Your emotion is part of the healing. Your child watches you feel, and something inside them understands for the first time. They were never the cause of their pain. Let that truth settle. Let it root. Let it breathe. And now, gently, invite them into an exchange they have always longed for. Take a breath together and say, I'm here to give you what you needed. Watch how their posture changes. Watch the tiny shift in their shoulders, in their face, in the way they hold themselves. They are beginning to believe you. Good. Stay with that moment. Because from here, we enter the deepest stage of healing. Your inner child stands before you now in a moment suspended in tenderness, a moment where the past and the present touch, not to repeat old wounds, but to rewrite them from the inside out. Take a slow breath and feel how your presence steadies them. Now, gently, invite your child to show you the place inside them that still hurts, not through words necessarily, but through whatever way feels natural. They may place a hand on their chest or glance toward the ground or hold tightly onto your sleeve, or they may simply feel something rise inside. Whatever appears is exactly right. You stay steady, you stay warm, you stay present. Now speak softly with the certainty of someone who has lived through enough to know what is true. I can hold this with you. Pause here. Let the nervous system settle into that truth. Your child doesn't need explanations. They don't need solutions. They need you calm, grounded, unshakable in your love. And now, notice what begins to happen. Your child instinctively leans toward the warmth of your presence, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, maybe energetically. It's the pull of safety, replacing the pull of fear. Let your breath deepen just slightly. And with your next exhale, imagine sending a soft wave of compassion toward them. A warm, golden current that says, without words, you don't have to hide anymore. Your child's shoulders may lower, their face may soften, a tear may form, or they may grow very still, the stillness of someone being held by safety for the first time. This is where the rewriting begins, not in the mind, but in the body, in the places that learn to brace, to shrink, to stay small. Now, gently take their hands in yours, if they're ready. If they aren't, let your hands remain open and patient. Both are acts of love. And speak the truth their younger self was never told. You were always worthy of love. You were always enough. You always deserved kindness. And I will remind you of this for as long as it takes. Pause. Let these truths land inside the deep spaces where old beliefs once lived. You may see a flicker in your child's expression, a glimmer of belief, a softening of doubt, the tiniest spark of recognition. Good. Let that spark grow gently. Now place a hand over their heart, or imagine doing so if they're not ready for touch, and feel the warmth beneath your palm. Say softly, I'm here now, and I will love you the way you always needed. Let the silence after those words stretch. Silence is where the nervous system rewires. Your inner child slowly lifts their eyes to yours, and in that gaze, you see something profound, the beginning of trust, the beginning of restoration, the beginning of a bond that was meant to exist all along. Now whisper gently, come closer if you're ready. If they step forward, hold them. If they hesitate, stay open and steady. If they collapse into you, support their weight. If they simply stand there, breathe with them. Every response is healing. Now imagine your arms forming a protective circle around them. A shelter, a soft boundary, a home. This is where the deepest repair happens, not by analyzing the past, but by offering the child self a new experience, one of safety, attunement, and unconditional presence. Take a long, slow inhale with them, and exhale into the space where your heart meets theirs. Good. Now speak the words that unlock the next layer of healing. You don't have to protect yourself from me. I am here to protect you. Let that sink deeply into them and into you. You may feel their small body soften even more, their weight becoming more real, more trusting, more surrendered. This is the moment where the wound begins to close. Stay here in this closeness, this warmth, this reunion that was always meant to happen. Because from here, we move into the next transformation, the reclamation of your inner child's gifts, the parts of you that were buried to survive. When you're ready, say softly, show me who you truly are. This next stage begins the unfolding of everything they were born to be before the world taught them to hide. Show me who you truly are. As those words settle into the space between you, something in your inner child shifts gently, cautiously, beautifully. Their shoulders lift a little. Their breath opens a little. A faint glow begins to rise around them, not from the clearing, but from within them. This is the part of them that survived, the part that stayed whole, the part that never stopped hoping you would come back for them. Take a slow inhale and let the exhale soften your entire chest, making more room for what comes next. Your child begins to show you some, not with words necessarily, but with energy, expression, memory, or sensation. Perhaps they reveal their natural joy, a spark in their eyes you haven't seen in years. Perhaps they reveal their curiosity, a tiny step toward imagination, wonder, exploration. Perhaps they reveal their creativity, the gesture, a color, a movement, an impulse to draw or sing or play. Perhaps they reveal their bravery, the courage they carried even when the world felt overwhelming. Perhaps they reveal their sensitivity, the depth of feeling that was never a flaw, but a gift. Or perhaps they simply reveal themselves, trembling and radiant at the same time. Whatever they show you, welcome it. Speak softly, with awe in your voice. I see your light. Watch how they respond to being recognized not as fragile or broken, but as luminous. Something brightens in them, a blooming that feels subtle yet undeniable. This is their true essence rising through layers that never belonged to them. Take a gentle step closer. And now say, you don't have to hide your gifts from me. Let the child hear it. Let you hear it. Because this is the moment when the inner child realizes they are safe to be seen fully, freely, wholly. As you stand with them in this sacred clearing, The air begins to shift, almost shimmering. It's as if the world around you rearranges itself to reflect their newly revealed brilliance. Your child may begin to move, a dance, a skip, a playfulness returning to their limbs. Or they may glow with quiet strength, a stable, warm presence of their true self. Whatever arises is genuine. It is real. It is theirs. Now place your hand over your own heart. Feel how your heart responds not only to their healing, but to the truth that these gifts were always yours. Breathe slowly together and then say with reverence, these parts of you, I welcome them back. A subtle breeze moves gently through the clearing, as if the world itself acknowledges the reunion. You are reclaiming the parts of yourself that were suppressed, shamed, ignored, or misunderstood. And with every reclaimed piece, your inner world becomes more whole. Now, kneel or sit, bringing yourself level with your inner child. Look into their eyes. You can be yourself with me. You are safe to shine. And I love the way you exist. Let those words echo through the subconscious, restoring what was dimmed, reviving what was lost, returning what was always yours. Your child may reach toward you, a hand, a hug, a gesture of pure trust. Or they may simply close their eyes and let the warmth wash over them. Both are beautiful. Now place one hand on their small back, real or imagined, and feel the steady inhale that rises beneath your palm. This is not just comfort, this is empowerment. Say softly, you are allowed to be whole again. Let the healing move through you both, gentle and powerful at the same time. Because now we move into the integration, the weaving of your child self back into your adult life with safety, love, and strength. When you're ready, say, "Come with me. I want you in my life." Your inner child looks at you now, not with the fear or uncertainty from before, but with a quiet readiness. A readiness to come home. Take a slow breath. Feel the expansion in your chest and gently offer them your hand. They look at it, small palm to steady palm, and something inside them recognizes this time they will not be walking alone. When they place their hand into yours, whether immediately, cautiously, or with trembling trust, feel the warmth of connection traveling up your arm, into your chest, into the deepest parts of your being. This is the beginning of inner unity. Speak softly. You don't have to stay in the past anymore. Your child hears it. Your body hears it. Your subconscious hears it. A gentle change moves through the clearing, the light rising, the air warming, as though the world itself approves of what's unfolding. Now turn slightly toward the path that brought you here. It looks different now, brighter, safer, more welcoming. This is not the old path of pain. This is the new path of return. With your child's hand in yours, take one slow step toward it. Feel how they walk with you, small steps matching your steady stride. They're learning the rhythm of safety in real time. And as you walk, you may notice something extraordinary. Your inner child's light begins flowing into you. Not all at once, but in warm, gentle waves. A wave of joy. A wave of curiosity. A wave of innocence. A wave of creativity. A wave of openness. Qualities you never lost, only tucked away for safekeeping. Now, with each step, these waves move through your heart, your breath, your entire energetic field. reconnecting you with parts of yourself you thought were gone. Breathe softly and feel the merging begin. Your child stays at your side, but the borders between you grow softer, warmer, more fluid. As though you and they are learning to breathe the same breath again. Now speak gently. I want your joy with me. I want your creativity with me. I want your sensitivity and your imagination. I want you exactly as you are. All of you is welcome with me. I want you in my life. Watch how they respond, the way they brighten or soften or melt just a little more. No one ever said this to them, not like this, not with this present. Now, at the center of the path, a gentle golden light appears, a warm, living doorway made not of time but of integration. This is the place where who you were and who you are begin to move toward each other. You and your child stand before it. Take a slow breath together. And when you both exhale, the doorway pulses softly as though welcoming you home. Your inner child looks up at you, eyes open, trusting, ready. In a whisper, speak the line that prepares them for the merging. We walk through this together. A small nod, a soft breath, a moment of pure trust. And then step forward, slowly, gently, with your child beside you into the warm golden light. As you enter, feel a radiant warmth surrounding you both, healing old separation, pulling threads of your identity back into one whole tapestry. Your child's qualities begin to weave into you, their joy, their awe, their creativity, their sensitivity, their playfulness, their intuition, their emotional truth. Not as something fragile, but as living strength. You may feel it in your heart, your breath, your solar plexus, your throat, as if every place that once held pain is now being rewoven with life. Let this happen. Let the merging complete. Because from this moment on, you no longer walk through life separated from your essence. When the merging feels complete or simply ready, the golden light begins to soften, fading gently back into the clearing. Let the connection remain. You feel it inside your body now, alive, warm, steady. Your inner child is not behind you, not lost, not waiting, not forgotten. They are with you, within you. Integrated, safe, seen, held, home. Let that truth settle into your nervous system. Feel it expand through your chest and down your spine. This healing is no longer conceptual, it is embodied. And now, let your system know that this connection is lasting. You don't have to do anything extra. Simply know your inner child now lives with you, not behind you. If you like, you can place a hand on your heart for a moment and feel the quiet warmth there. Gently think or whisper, "Thank you for trusting me." Thank you for being with me. I will keep coming back to you. Let those words sink into your body, into the places that used to feel alone. From this moment on, every time you think of your inner child with kindness, every time you place a hand on your heart and breathe slowly, or each time you return to this hypnosis, it meets you at a new layer of your healing, always in the way you're ready for. You don't have to recreate it from the beginning. You only have to remember, and your system will find its way back. In a moment, we'll begin to bring this experience gently back with you into your waking life. If you're listening at bedtime and wish to fall asleep, you can simply ignore the numbers. when I count up and drift into deep, peaceful rest instead, while your subconscious continues integrating this healing. If you're ready to return to your day, we'll now invite your body and mind to come back refreshed, clearer, and more connected. Begin by noticing the surface beneath you again, the support under your body. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice any sounds in the space around you, near or far. Take a slightly deeper breath in and a long, slow breath out. And now I count from 1 up to 5. With each number, you can allow more awareness to return to your body, bringing the sense of safety and connection back with you. 1, beginning to feel your fingers and your toes, small movements if that feels good. 2, becoming more aware of your arms and legs, perhaps rolling your shoulders gently, letting a little more energy return. 3, a deeper breath in, as if fresh, clear air is moving through your chest and mind, bringing clarity and softness with it. 4, noticing the room around you again, the sense of where you are, bringing back with you the calm, the connection, and the knowing that your inner child is with you now. 5, when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes or simply become fully awake inside, feeling present, grounded, and more whole than before. Take a moment here. No rush. You might like to stretch, sip some water, or place a hand on your heart one last time and silently thank yourself for doing this work today. Your inner child is with you. You can come back to this journey whenever you need.